Genesis chapter 26, my thoughts. Isaac and Abimelech. These timelines are confusing to me. I don't know if I'm just like missing things or misunderstanding things. But there was, in Abraham's time, there was Abimelech, right? And Abraham did the same thing that Isaac did by saying, she's my sister. But then when he came back around again, instead of Abimelech, it was the Hittites that he did business with for the land. So I don't know if this is a lot of recycling of things. And then this whole thing with Abimelech and Isaac, this God makes this promise so many times. I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, or as the dust, or blah blah blah, so numerous I'll make nations with your people. Because Abraham was so compliant, he did everything I required of him, and he kept all of my commands, even though he trafficked his wife and lied to numerous people and tried to set them up and was a garbage human. And then he saved Lot, who was also a garbage human, offering his daughters in place of these strangers. And don't ape rape them, take my daughters. And then Sarah was horrible too. And then we have Isaac, who does the same thing that his dad did to the same person. You'd think Abimelech could be like, I've seen how this movie ends. I've seen this play before. I know what you're doing. She's not really your sister. Right here in in verse 9. She's really your wife. And then this here, because I thought I might lose my life on account of her. Blaming her for his cowardice. And what is the point of all of this lying? And then, what is this you have done to us? One of the men might well have slept with your wife. As if every man has the right to sleep with any woman that he chooses at any time. She doesn't have the right to say no. She doesn't have the right to say that's my husband and be under his protection. Like, not even that. You would have brought guilt upon us. Well, the guilt is that you aren't respecting her as a human being. So Abimelech gave orders to all the people. Anyone who harms this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. So it rewards his cowardice, just like he rewarded his dad. And Isaac planted crops in that land. Isn't that the same land with the Hebron? Isn't that with the tree? Mamre? Isn't this the same place? And then Abimelech is like, move away from us. You've become too powerful. He kicks him out. Why? Because he prospered in the land. He worked hard and he did well. And then Isaac's like, oh, okay, I'll just go over here. And I'll just retake these wells that my father. Do we see that this is not civilized? This is not civilization. These people are moving around, digging wells for their sustenance. They don't know what electricity is. They don't know what a virus is. I struggle to think that they know where babies are, or how babies are made. And then all of this name that is very specific. Well, in here on 20, but the herders of Gerar quarreled with those of Isaac and said, the water is ours. So he named the well Esek, because they disputed him. Okay, he named that well Esek, and then he named this well Sitnah. Why are these things important to tell us? And then the God again. And so Isaac built an altar. Meanwhile, Abimelech has come from Gerar with fecal matter, and to tell him, we're sorry. They have their tail between their legs saying, we're sorry we sent you away. Aren't you glad we treated you well the whole time? Won't you come back? Why? Why did they want him to come back? It doesn't say. Is that not pertinent? More pertinent than the names of the failed wells? So then he wines and dines them and sends them on their way peacefully. And then when Esau is 40 years old, he marries Judith of Beeri, the Hittite. Okay. Onward to chapter 27.